I have gathered a bunch of screenshots over the months, and you will be shown these screenshots, and I will ramble on as to why I am right to never talk in game. But first, before this, you will be shown something else. The return of this idiot. Yes, they are back. And pretending to be me when everyone knows I do not talk is a very interesting strategy, since everyone knows, or should know, that I don't willingly put anyone in a video just because they asked. Now back to the main topic of discussion for me to ramble about. None of these are from me, since, I don't talk in game, but from other players. Other players who get muted by the automod system that is in place in the game, and it has become more of a nuisance than it is beneficial. It's originally used to auto-mute players typing in squad chat or guild chat, or in whispers. All of these mutes from the automod last for 20 hours. I don't know if it's the same for manual reports, but when it's done by the automod it's 20 hours. And this is usually for every automod mute, so you're not going to get muted for 3 months like some players did before. And no, I'm not going to talk about stupid trash like this, which was clearly done by the developer. You don't mute the developer. You just don't. Now things like swearing, racism, harassment, luckily the automod picks up on that and they get muted. Even this and this. However, I would say the automod takes it a little too far. There are many cases of where you have no idea of what got you muted. You could just be simply talking to your squad, your friends, other players, respectfully, and you get muted. And you have no idea what triggered this. You have no idea what triggered the automod to do this. And you have to wait another 20 hours to talk again, and after those 20 hours, you will have no idea if you will get muted again for the same thing. It's almost as if the automod is making us feel scared to talk. We clearly have no freedom to talk in Florio. Not to mention I believe the automod takes things literally, like I do not think that this player wants to kick someone with their feet. Unless they do, I don't know. Oh look, someone was trying to whisper me. Perhaps it's for the better if they got muted. Maybe, I don't know how they got muted. Because the automod takes no prisoners. And 53 seconds feels like 53 minutes, if not longer. Now what causes this? Well, I know one thing's for sure. The automod does not care about context. Because here, everyone in the squad knows what he means. But again, the automod doesn't care about context, it's just the words used in that order. And according to this Discord bot, which is linked to the game and can see everyone's messages, it has been flagged as self-harm or self-harm/intent. Though, to be fair, this does sound a little suspicious. But still, the context matters. This was clearly when a super spawned in this area. There is no way they'd be telling others to harm themselves. Well, I hope not. I wonder if some of these mutes are not even for the latest thing that they have said, and it could have been for something they have said much earlier than this. You never know with this automod. I certainly wouldn't rule it out because I do not understand this automod system. All I know is it exists and it's very flawed, despite very much understanding why it's in place. Because if you say something in the guild chat, whispers or squads, there is a very high chance that these players will not get muted. There was a massive problem with players saying the most insane stuff in the guild chat, and none of it would get reported. By the way, I'm not talking about this screenshot, but anyone that has seen it with their own eyes, they know what I'm talking about. And throughout all of this, I am noticing a trend. You cannot say the word die in any context or in any capacity. Thanks, automod. Now, throughout all of this, and somehow this player being muted by only saying the letter K, there is one thing that I think all of you know now. That I was right to never talk. Whilst all of you are getting harassed by this automod, I roam free, like I always do, and I do not have to worry about this at any point in this game. Even if I randomly say the letter A, or saying the word DIE! So whilst all of you get mad and frustrated about this automod, I roam freely, with freedom, without the need to say anything in game. You all think I was crazy doing it, but I was right all along. Once again, by the way, this is what happens when none of you listen to me. I am showing irrefutable proof that I was right to never talk. I'm showing it right in front of your faces. But by all means, keep talking. You can do that. In fact, in many cases, it's a lot easier. I know what I signed up for, and I don't need to talk. I just let my actions speak for themselves. And I don't need to be told this, but I know they do. So if you ever see me in game, you should be obliged to say to me, "You were right," because I was. You didn't see it coming, but I did. And even if I magically do talk in game someday, and that chance is very slim, but still possible, I'm still not going to talk much after that moment. Because if I do so and I talk a lot in game, I will end up like all of you, who constantly get muted for the stupidest of reasons. And that is a flaw in your life that I do not want to live. So you can all join me on this voluntary, permanently muted life, or not. It's up to you. You do what you want to do. As for myself, I will roam free and not have to worry about being muted. Ever. I told you. I really did.